Namani, Nai Bonny Brodie, no Wakandi, Namani Nabudni, no Bakuanku Ganamiyana. Hello, my name is Bonny Brodie and I'd like to welcome you all to this park, a family park, a public park that was in recognition for my grandmother and her grandmother who was born here. I would like to acknowledge our elders past, present and emerging, and especially my grandmother Veronica Brodie.
We're here in Lartelare Reserve with the descendants of Lartelare, the Brodie family, Brodie Wilson family, planting more plants, diversifying the native plant selection that's within the reserve, as well as talking about what future management of the reserve will look like moving forward. So Lartelare is the grandmother of Auntie Veronica Brodie, but this is a really important place to Auntie Veronica and her descendants because it was where their ancestor, their Kaurna ancestor, was born right here on the banks of the Port River. And my understanding is that she helped direct boats in through the docks and through the river in the early days of settlement, as well as having good relations with Captain Hart, who was quite a prominent person within the Port Adelaide area in the 1840s, 1850s. So this is the birthplace of her. So, you know, it's quite a significant place, not only for her descendants and the wider Kaurna community, but I believe it's quite important for all of us. We all live here, you know, especially the people that live within Port Adelaide, the outer harbour area. You know, that's quite an important part of our history of how the port come to be and the role of families that have called this particular part of Kaurna country home for thousands of years and generations, and how they played an important role during that time.
We were told from children that, you know, we'd go past on the train and Mum or her brother, Uncle Doug, would always tell us her grandmother was born here with a sugar refinery. We never took much notice then, being kids. It was all novelty sort of thing. Then as we got older, it meant more to me. As I have children and grandchildren, you know, I can't say what it means, I know how it feels. It gives me a sense of belonging. So we're having a day here planting some new plantage. There's lots of dead vegetation, dead trees, so we're just trying to bring a bit of life back to the place.
So it's hard to find funding when you want to be able to do things like this, but ACE were really supportive of that. I've done Sisters of Lartelare workshop with them, which was Sisters of the Community, and Lartelare being my grandmother's grandmother. So I wanted to do something different and bring it back to my grassroots of here, where we connect with our grandmother and we connect as a family and with the public. We want to bring it back to life. It's all overgrown and it's not being cared for. We're looking to change that as a family and a community for not only myself but other people.